Hey guys, hi everyone, welcome. So today we're going to discuss very briefly about something you can do right away to start your mindful career change. The first thing you're going to do today, super easy, you don't need anything, maybe a notepad and a pen, but that will really be it. The first thing you're going to do is to think about all the cliché, all the misconceptions, and all the wrong ideas that you have about what is a mindful career. So maybe you're thinking that having a mindful career means that you're not going to make enough money. That's a very, very, very standard cliché that we all have about what is a mindful career. Maybe you think that having a mindful career means that you're going to become a yoga teacher, a meditation teacher, a coach, or this kind of careers that are amazing, but maybe it's not what you want to do in the end. Maybe you think that having a mindful career means that it's going to take time, a lot of time, like you're going to shift over only years and years and years, and so it seems that it's a goal that is very, very far away. Or in the opposite, maybe you think that having a mindful career is something that you need to shift very quickly. That is something that is going to happen, well, maybe not overnight, but maybe you have to set up a goal like I need to change for a mindful career in the next 2 months. And then, yes, you have to do everything within the next 2 months. Yeah, maybe you have other ideas, something that are a bit frightening and preventing you from jumping to a mindful career, or even preventing you from starting to think about a mindful career. So the first thing you're going to do today is you're going to list all your mindful careers misconceptions or cliché, which is absolutely fine. I'm not judging, pointing at you because I had those misconceptions before starting and before jumping myself. So once you're listing that, once it's listed, you're going really, really to try to identify the fear that is behind it. Maybe you're fearing that you're not going to make enough money, and maybe you're fearing that, yeah, you're not willing to become a yoga teacher or doing something in the well-being industry, or because you feel that it's a bit cheesy or it's a bit like funky or whatever. So just try to list all the cliché that you have, and then try to make an association with a fear, an emotion, or a concept that is, yeah, maybe not right, and that is a bit preventing you from moving into mindful career or thinking about mindful career. Then the next thing you're going to do, you're going to drop me below in the comments the the cliche that you have about the mindful careers, so the cliche that you just listed. And for each cliche that you're going to send me as a message, I'm going to give you a counter example. So for example, let's say that one of your misconceptions is that, oh, having a mindful career means that I have to become a yoga teacher, or being in the well-being industry, this kind of stuff. I'm going to give you real, concrete counter example. Like, I know, for example, someone who is having a wonderful mindful career and she works in a bank. Yes, that's really different from the well-being industry. So that's my challenge today. List all the misconceptions that you have about mindful career. What is a mindful career? Again, we are not judging. We are just trying to move here forward, and associate this with an emotion, a feeling. You feel that, okay, it relates to my fear of lacking money and this kind of stuff, and drop me in the comments the cliche that you have about mindful career. And for each cliche that you're dropping me in the comment, I'll give you a counter example based on real and concrete real life example. So I hope it's something that might be exciting and funny to do. For me, it would be very funny to answer your questions and to give you real examples based on the real life stories. Yeah, that's it for today. Have a nice day, and talk to you soon.